Greetings, dear Libra. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your Venus in retrograde tarot reading, okay? So I've already done an astrological analysis of Venus that you can check out, and I will link that to the description of the video below if you're interested in detail about astrology, what your Venus sign means, and particularly what it means when Venus is in retrograde, right? And I meant for this video that it was a collective understanding of that. But today we're going to do more of an insightful, intuitive side of that. So we are just making this just for Libra. Okay, we're going to use some tarot to do that. But first, when we're talking about Venus, just keeping in mind that Venus rules over all things that are our pleasure, tangible part of the world, right? So that includes our interpersonal relationships, our finances and security, our jobs, our aesthetics, our physical appearance, our esteem, how we feel about ourselves and our bodies and our lives, right? All of those things are ruled by Venus. So when it's in a retrograde, there could be some challenges, right, when it comes to those manners, right? There could be challenges with our jobs, our relationships, how we feel about ourselves, right? They also say in a Venus in retrograde, for example, like it's not advisable for you to commit to any procedures cosmetically, right? You might not be happy with the results of those, right? When Venus is in a retrograde. So, or even planning weddings, right? Probably not best to be getting married in a Venus in retrograde, or even really starting a new relationship, because this period is such a period of more of reflection, and it's not really about making those plans and going forth when it comes to those Venusian elements, all right? So waiting until after the retrograde period to really assess, right, if we should really continue on with whatever the original plan is, all right? So Venus is in retrograde. It started on March 1st in the sign of Aries, and it's going to stay in the sign of Aries until March 27th, which is then going to retrograde into the sign of Pisces. So it's going to go back retrograde into Pisces from March 27th to April 12th. All right. So what that's going to look like, it's going to be hot and cold, baby. I'm telling you. So Venus in Aries is very abrasive. It's aggressive. It's very domineering. During this time, you could be seeing some very aggressive energy, right? When it comes to your interpersonal relationships or just on the world stage, right? All of these things could become very evident, right? People just blowing their cool. In that sense, be careful with debts and gambling, right? Around this particular time too. It could pay off, but there could also be some things you don't want to happen, right? In regards to your finances and stability. And then it's going to shift into Pisces. Now, Pisces is great with Venus. Venus loves to be in Pisces, is exalted in Pisces. And so the problem with that in a retrograde period is that we could be looking at certain things with rose-colored glasses, right? And not really seeing all of the faults or the problems with particular relationships or decisions when it comes to money, our finances, our jobs, our careers, that procedure that you were going to do, right? Maybe don't get that Botox, right? Maybe you've just been looking at all of the positives, right? Maybe try to look at the counterpart of that as well. So just understanding that this energy is existing, that is out there, and we need to just kind of be aware of it so that we can move accordingly. So we are just going to do an energetic check, dear Libra. Let's go ahead and set the intention that this is for the sign of Libra. So if you have Libra and it is in your sun, your rising, and particularly your Venus, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good, all right? So because Venus is a very sensual planet, I am using a kind of a spicier deck, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, to pull your cards from. And then we're going to close the reading out and see if we can get some messages from the Romance Angels Oracle, all right? Let's get into it. All right, so our first question is, during this time, dear Libra, where is your heart? Where is your heart during this time? How are you feeling about love, relationships, your job, your appearance? Where are you in this time? So where is Libra's heart at this particular time? Okay, first thing, you've got the Six of Swords. You're definitely in some type of transitory phase. Hold on. So you got the Six of Swords clarified by the Five of Swords. Okay. And the Two of Wands. So, Six of Swords, this could mean a physical journey, so to speak, right? You could be looking at trips, trying to go somewhere. People are arguing with you. They're like, no, I don't want to go here. I want to go here. Or maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you are talking about places to go and you don't really know, right? Because that Five of Swords is all about like conflict energy. Now, if it's not conflict with another person, this could be an internal conflict. Now, with this Two of Wands, I feel that has something to do with plans, right? Because Two of Wands is all about planning. It's about that urge to do something new. Now, like I said, travel could be a very big indication of this. But Six of Swords is, if it's not an actual physical journey or trip, it could talk about you being in a transitory stage, like going from one place to another, whether that's going to another job, moving to another apartment, deciding to move to another city. I said another housing situation, right? But there's some type of change that's, you're not standing still. You're in the process of moving into something else, right, in your life. And there's some conflict here, right? Where that Five of Swords is just like, it's like I said, it's either internally, like you're going back and forth with yourself, or I mean, it's like literally like you're having conflict with other people about this, right? About this transitory phase that you're in, okay? But nonetheless, you're sorting through it. You're looking at starting it. So I feel like you're using this time to really kind of plan your next step of where you want to go, okay? That's what I'm seeing for what's in your heart at this time. Now let's talk about second card is looking at what are your subconscious values, okay? So what do you really want at the end of the day when the lights are out and it's just you in your head and you're just like, dang, I really want, okay? I really value, okay? And that is going to be different for so many of us. But let's see if we can pick up. What do you really value at the end of the day, Libra? What does Libra value? Oh, okay. We've got Temperance. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. That's a really kind of spicy card. And then you've got the Two of Cups. You want a healthy, balanced, loving relationship. Two of Cups is all about soulmate energy, right? This is about like this is me and my person against the world. Now Knight of Swords is about not needing to hold back, really like thinking about things and then acting on it, right? We have this Knight of Swords energy. And then with this Temperance is like you just want things to be fair. You want there to be harmony. And what Libra doesn't want harmony, right? You just want you want for a love that is like, I want a love that's patient. I want a love that's kind. And that's really what you want. Is like you want to love that's patient and kind, but you also want one that can show you that as well. Because that Nine of Swords is just like you're not interested in someone just talking the talk. Like you really need them to be like a man or a woman of their word and to exercise like real authenticity with how they move in the world. They don't just tell you what you want or what you mean to them. You want them to show you that, okay? And I do think this has to do in regards to a partnership, right? That's ideally what you want. Like you could have had experiences in the past where it's like, yes, the love is there, but it's just not quite what you want. It's just not quite fair. There's just some type of discord or harmony. It's just like somebody is giving too much or someone's not giving enough, or you're just not feeling connected or like you're on the same page, or people are just like telling you things, but the words are not really matching the action. And I think that that's really what you value, is just for people to be a person of their word and to stand on business. Okay. So that's really what you want out of love and out of a person. So let's look at what you no longer value. As I said before, Venus in retrograde is a great time to just reflect about all of those Venusian elements in our life, right? Which is our friends, our families, our relation, all of our interpersonal relationships, our esteem, our security with our money and finances, right? What don't we value anymore at this time? What are something that's just here, but we could take it or leave it, okay? So let's say, what does Libra no longer value at this time? What does Libra no longer value? What does Libra no longer value? And you've got the Empress, but it's in the reverse position, okay? You got Empress in the reverse. Mm-hmm. Two of Pentacles. And Three of Cups. Okay. You cannot stand to nurture connections, because with the Empress is this feminine, nurturing, creative energy. In the reverse position, it's cold, it's just infertile, it's just like the care and the nurturing is just not there, right? Or the abundance is not there. You don't care for this when it comes to interpersonal relationships, because you've got the Three of Cups here, which is our friends, our associations, okay? And then with this Two of Pentacles, there's another emphasis here on balance here, because the Two of Pentacles is all about like keeping things in good standings, right? So it's just like, do you find yourself always being the person who is like reaching out, who is doing like all the heavy lifting in your friendships or in your interpersonal relationships? And I feel like maybe at this time you're really sitting here and you could be evaluating, what does that mean? Like, people are not like nurturing the connection in the same way that you are. Maybe it's time for you to either have that conversation or to really just consider making some distance between you and other people in regards to that. Okay. So that's why I feel like you don't value connections that don't nurture or don't give the time to flourish a connection. Kitties. Okay. Our last card is looking at, how can you reconnect to what and who you love and value most? Okay, so how can you reconnect to what and who you love and value most? How can you reconnect? How can Libra reconnect? Ooh, okay. You've got the Emperor. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like this is more focus in on your, this is a great time to reconnect. I feel that it would be really advisable for you to just kind of look at getting your ish in order, improving your schedule, improving your routines, so to speak, right? The Emperor is all about just like developing a structure in your life that's really helpful and beneficial for what you're trying to do in life, right? So that's, if you're working a 9 to 5, are you getting adequate sleep? Are you being able to take care of your health, your relationships, right? So just making sure that you're prioritizing yourself and that you're creating a schedule and routine that's going to be beneficial to you, that's not going to drain you in some way, right? Because with this Queen of Wands, I feel that like you kind of that person, like Queen of Wands is bold, is confident. I feel like with establishing a good routine, you're really going to be like filling in your element of like just having like that personal agency of like, yes, I am this person, I can do this, I attract what I need, right? And what I want at the same time. And I feel like Ten of Pentacles, you're going to see like an upsurge on that. Like once you're able to just hone in, like don't get lazy around this time, like really put in some hard work and see like how you can improve your everyday life, whether that's going to the gym or just eating right, making sure you get enough sleep, but meditating, whatever it is, I feel like you would do very well during this period to reconnect. Could be reconnecting with yourself is going to be reconnecting with yourself with good habits and a good schedule and routine is going to be really beneficial for you for like being in your own power. Okay. So that's what I got for you, dear Libras. Let's see if we have any romance messages for you. Let's see if we have any romance messages for our Libras. Let's see if we have any romance messages. You deserve love, Libra. Okay? You are lovable, in case you didn't know. And beautiful. I've never known an ugly Libra. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. And we'll do one more. Your last message is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now that right there is a Venus in retrograde card, if I should say so myself, okay? So Venus in retrograde is infamous for people from the past kind of coming back and just wanting some more, okay? So just be warned, right? That could be a possibility at this period as well. All right, dear Libra, my name is Tifa. I do tarot. If you enjoyed the way that I do tarot, please do subscribe, like, comment, do all of that jazz. And also consider booking me for personal reading. All of the relevant links are in the description of the video. Appreciate your time. If you listen to this message entirety, thank you so much. Love you guys. I hope you have a great day and a safe and blessed Venus in retrograde.